Very nice. How was the museum?
I didn't go in. They were at capacity for when I was there. So I just thought, let me just see what's in the shop. That maybe there's something cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice. Wow, we have ourselves Mirage at the ready. I'm excited for this one. I like seeing NiP, especially on this map. They've got so much talent on this roster. Just look at some of these names. They can definitely pop off on the server, and Mirage is the perfect map for individuals. Well, we're getting new observers every map, man. I feel like someone's messing with the names. But here we are. Hades holding mid early. Run up through underpass, and Alexi wins that first fight. Not normally the name you look at on NiP, but nice to see him off to a good start.
Hopping past, getting somewhat stuck, but still finding the frag. Goofy will be missing some two-feet after that headshot. Key will be the last man standing then outside the B-bomb site. Not much left for him to do, really. This is a great situation for NiP as well. Bearing in mind, Rez, Headtrick, and Config have got armor, which is untouched. They shouldn't be hunting for this last guy too much. Ideally, they want to keep their armor perfect, and they will do. So they're all going to get a cheap helmet for $350, which means the AKs will be coming out.
That's just so clean. Very nice from NiP. Alexi off to a great start in this one. Goes up through ladder room to get that kill. And then some of the other players start getting involved once they get onto the bomb site. And will force up, but not a single kill in the pistol. Let's hope for their sake they can do something in this one. There's that window smoke. It landed.
Close. Almost took the knees out. Pistol taken by ninjas in pajamas at the beginning of Mirage. This is their pick, Mirage. But look at that pick from Hades, the tag as well, as he is sent towards the bench. No one else is really in position. We see a flash from Kylar as he tries to find something by the door of the market. They have been heard, and they will be smoked off as far as the window is concerned. Now, they don't really have position here. Now, they could fish for something. They've got two Desert Eagles in the market position, I believe. Actually, one on short, one in the market. Brollan's been dropped as well. So this is a dicey round for Ninjas in Pajamas, especially as that kill comes through. Trying to play off of the chaos. Goofy's in the 1v1 now. He's found the second last player, but where is Rez? Hiding behind the bench. Does he have the angle? Indeed, he does. That got real expensive real quick, but it is a clean sheet for NiP.
Normally so hard to get back into that B-bomb site because there's so few angles to approach it. It was a great shot from Hades at the start, but they got site control. And then Headtrick just about getting that spray. Goofy goes through the smoke, but Rez just holds. Really nice angle to hold there. Make sure he wins that fight. So NiP take a lot of casualties, but they might get their reward in this round as they are up against minimal investment. Deeg Mac 10 at this range. Maybe not the fight that Headtrick wants. Some slow from NiP. Don't mind a slow round.
Fast eco round is a good eco round, Hawker.
I agree. You know, you don't want to run into a stack, I suppose. Maybe send a Mac 10 in to try and get info. Don't mind losing that.
Recently sold my butterfly fade for millions of dollars. Very expensive item. I had 3 fades.
3?
Yeah.
How'd you have 3?
I had the fade butterfly, the fade karambit, and the fade bayonet stat track. So I kept the bayonet.
3 butterfly fades.
That would be nice.
That seems silly.
That would be nice.
If only you could go back in time.
Disposed them for my IRL competition loadout. At one point, I had 13 knives.
13?
Yeah, I'm just a collector.
I mean, technically, you could just buy loads of like bad knives and say, I've got 50 knives.
No, mine were really nice.
But yeah, you actually have nice.
But I had the skeleton knives came out, and then it kind of like was like, you know, if I have this, I should be using it. So I got rid of all the other ones. There we go. Got rid of that one now as well. But anyway, eco round is done. Let's focus on the action. 3-0 NiP. 9 looking for their first. Hades will have the AWP. The CT side is ready. Kian mynio looking for the opening frags, as is Config. What does the beginning of the round look like?
Let's see. Hades with that up. Ooh, gap in this smoke. Key to work with. A-site is pretty vulnerable right now. Mynio just looking into ramp. They haven't decided to make a move on towards him, though. And 9 will start to get aggressive towards mid here. You see them flashing in, looking for this information, looking for this control. Mynio's going to go all the way into top mid. So they've cleared out this area. That's really nice for the CTs. Means that NiP can't split onto a bomb site right now.
All right. 9 are going to get pinched here. They may have 3 players able. Oh, that pop flash has come at the right time. No response just yet, though. Alexi B will dispatch of mynio. Now things are getting a little awkward, popping up on the bench and getting taken down. The trades will continue. The bomb is stuck in mid. There is a smoke up. He can look over that. Hades sees an elbow. He will surely find an angle here as the crab work comes in from Brollan. Kylar on shorts. But he might jump up and look over that smoke grenade, but he will retract. Config in the 1 versus 3 then. 25 seconds at the mercy of the smoke, waiting for it to go. All kinds of off angles to be held by these CTs. It's a long way to that B bomb site. Nice headshot from him. Smoke up on short. Turning the corner straight into the hands of Hades. Still on the balcony, and 9 are on the board.
Yeah, very nice round from 9. That's the shot from Hades, and then this flash. It was the Brollan's, Rez's flash that just blinds him. Pretty brutal. But that's what allows Hades to get into good position, just holding that angle, and then gets the final kill on top. So 9 with their first CT round. Hades delivering a lot of impact. Okay, in towards top mid, holding that angle so no one can cross. Kylar also going aggressive out through B apartments. A lot of map control here for 9, but NiP looks set on this A site right now.
Look at these smokes. Top connector and jungle have been dealt with. They'll swing around those smokes as well. No CTs lurking in those positions. But there'll be CTs lurking elsewhere who will be dispatched off. Key towards top mid, maybe going for a flank. He's gone. 3 players remain for 9 as Hades looks for a second. Look at this position from Goofy. How long could he hold this angle for? 3 huddles by jungle. They start to swing from CT. Goofy edging forward as the T's do exactly the same. Big headshot from Headtrick, and he's got a flurry of weapons at his feet. Hades with another one. He's got a great angle as well to cover. Is this bomb being defused? No, it's not just yet. Kylar has the kit though. He's got to get on it fast. He has to commit to this. He has to hold it. Rez with the grenade. He's on the reload as well. Will he get there in time? No, the bomb's been defused. The kill comes afterwards. But the bomb has been defused and the round goes the way of 9.
Oh, Rez having to reload is so costly. That's a 2v4 they overturn, and Hades deserves a lot of credit. I mean, this initial angle, I didn't think Config was going to go into the open, but he did. And then once they get towards the bomb, Hades can try and lock it down. And then Kylar just about getting that defuse in before Rez can do anything about it. CT utility is awful here. They've gone for full M4s. They didn't have anyone surviving. NiP themselves with some weaknesses. And Config getting straight up into short early.
Nice angle, mostly hidden from short. How aggressive 9R and NiP apartments. Somebody will have to watch CT eventually, but for now, they're expecting angles towards A. Hard committed on the bomb site, going deeper and deeper now. Very light on utility, and maybe that's why they're so aggressive. Alexi B with an off angle with this Tech 9. Oh dear. CT's saying hello. He only spots one though, but surely they know the jig is up. He can't do anything about it. Gets no kill here, so out come NiP into the A bomb site. The objective is committed now, falling to the floor near default. The CT start to swing. Still 40 seconds. They have to be careful. Conflict's made his way to CT spawn with a huge angle from beside the plant pot. That bomb's still default. He, one of three. First one to be dropped by Conflict then. mynio and Goofy remain. Lexi B burst fired by Goofy coming in from short, and Conflict here again. Coming to life on Mirage with 3 kills in this round. But where is mynio? 1 versus 2. 17 seconds. Starting to plant the bomb now. And there's a creep from Head Trick to deliver that final frag.
Pretty good turnaround there for NiP. I was convinced Alexi was going to get caught out early. Then it looked like 9 were putting up a good hold. Once they dropped that bomb, they had 3 players on that A bomb site. But not really able to combine on the 9 side in the way they might have wanted. Config got into that advanced position in CT. It started to get uncomfortable for 9. Now it is just the Eags on side of 5-7 for the CTs in this one. Ooh, quick reactions from mynio. Flicks up to the face. And Alexi B might be next to feel the wrath here. Oh, the Deeg doing huge damage. Will drop back. But this is the exact start that 9 needed to have a chance in this round.
Config coming into Mirage real sharp. Head Trick though has already got 9 frags in this. 6 rounds. Not in round number 7 in front of us just yet. But again, had a lights out performance on paper at least on Vertigo despite the loss. And it started well on Mirage. 50 seconds remain. You can see Kylar jump spotting in the apartments, holding the pixel gap. You'll soon see players coming his way. Goofy pops up in mid and Hades will join him as well. 2 players remain for NiP, and Kylar up close with a 5-7 surely will catch them by surprise. That leaves Rez in a 1v3. Praise the frag of his teammates. 30 seconds to find 2 here. Nothing on the site, and there's not 1 but 2 of them. And down he goes as well.
That timing on the ramp aggression from mynio was really nice. He got some good information to allow 9 to adjust their setup. And this was that first shot as well. Goofy swings on mid, and then Hades. Oh, the smoke came in, but not before he saw his opponent. Big round win for 9 there. And NiP, I mean, they're feeling that. Not just in terms of losing the round against the weak buy, but also in terms of their own economy. They take a time out here, but they've got no money to back it up. Those are the sorts of rounds you might look back on if this ends up being a close game. Think to yourself, damn, if we could have just beaten the Pistols there, who knows what would have happened.
Tech 9 round then.
Full investment from NiP.
Counter utility is reasonable. So that's not where the meat and potatoes are for NiP. Utility being exchanged in multiple positions. Speaking of position, have a look at Alexi B. Found himself a spot in the window. Hoping to catch somebody unawares. mynio's angle is good though. If he presses forward to clear it, there might not be Alexi B's crosshair was in the perfect position, but mynio was just ready for it. NiP rotating over towards the A-bomb site then, where Key is very committed. 2 plays in the jungle, wondering what's happening in mid. mynio's had a look and seen that there's nothing doing there. Key goes up as there's a smoke in Palace. Can use that as a brick wall temporarily. 1 flash and a dream then for Ninjas in Pajamas. No smokes whatsoever. They need to charge down a position, but there are 4 riflers here with the flank coming through from Kylar. Key delivers on Palace. The money will certainly help as well. Now you can be the bait. Goofy delivers. Bomb is dropped, and there goes Config as well. They barely step a foot into the A-bomb site. 9 had the information, and that helps them stop the bleeding. Only 1 player lost.
Felt like they didn't even get to the door to ask the bouncer if they could get into the A-bomb site. They got cut off before they got close. And for NiP, that means it is no investment. Literally $0 spent into this round. So maybe just send it on to B and pray for a bomb plant. I don't know. You really can't do anything here. Recovery from 9, though. They're about to get the lead. Oh, careful, okay. He's fine. And so will 9B, although they're actually going to give up a bomb plant.
Okay, that was awkward. Ooh, that's a nice one. All right, then. Config's done some damage here. That got further than we expected. I don't think we saw that bomb plant coming. Sometimes the MP9 runs out of bullets too quickly. Such a fast fire rate. So that's pretty good for Ninjas in Pajamas. They got some bonus damage there as well as that bomb plant. Puts them in a healthier position. Still trailing by 1, however. Bearing in mind, this is their map pick. We want to see some strength and control from them. Might have been proactive on their flanks. They've seeked information in the right ways in some of these rounds and reaped the rewards for it. But now it's a buy versus buy. We'll see if they can do the same.
NiP have been very happy to take slow starts to these rounds. Going for too much map control early. Looks like in this one they will be competing for mid though. That's a re-smoke lineup for Connector. Always important to have in your back pocket to help out your teammates over on A. NiP using very little utility early in the round on the mid control. Brollan needs to be ready here, though, because there's aggression coming into Palace. Oh, there's an AWP holding. What is that timing? No, Brollan doesn't see anything.
That's crazy. The bomb's rotating over towards A as well. What is the play now? Do you have to clear Palace? Do you bank on a rotation back onto the site? Top Connector smoked by Config, top mid. Running distraction elsewhere. Maybe NiP will bank on 9, thinking it's the lurker. But mynio's still in the Palace position. A great burst on Kylar as there's more util going towards ramp. A split of the A bomb site being attempted. NiP slipping through the smoke. mynio's going to be really important here. I don't think he's visible from Connector. A flash from Hades as he looks towards the Connector. Oh, hello and goodbye. A clean shot onto Config. And he knows people at ramp as well. Key will activate. Hades down. mynio. Will they forget about that Palace player? Again, they've had to make assumptions, so they can't have all the information. There's 9 seconds to plant this bomb, and mynio will appear and transfer from one coast to the other. The round is secured.
Just arrives at the right time, in a very strong position. This is Hades just getting onto this angle, spots out Config. Such little time left for NiP at this point that they were always going to struggle. Just enough time to clear out mynio up in Palace. Well then, 9 showing us what they can do on Mirage right now. NiP consistently behind in the economy game, but they're focused on this B site again.
Meaty nades as NiP tries to charge the position. Goofy moving around the corner. Got himself some angles. Kylar for support as well. This should be pedestrian here in for 9. Should be. and will be. 4 players alive as they try to head towards 10 rounds on their CT side. Ninjas in Pajamas coming in for the buy again. We'll see if everybody's got full grenades. Who feels stronger at the moment?
I think you've got to say 9 in recent rounds. Looking very good. I mean, NiP won the pistol, right? They went 3-0 up. So yeah, these gun rounds have been great. Doesn't feel like NiP are getting the quick trades onto sites that they would want. Let's see if they can change anything here on the NiP side. Hades always seems to be so good at just picking positions where you might get peeked. Config is patient this time, though. Yeah, nice fight from Config. He's aware there could be an AWP here. Hades doesn't pull the trigger, though. They're not going to expect him. That is so ballsy from Hades. Gets blinded, but doesn't fire off the shot. They assume the AWP isn't still on the angle. What a lovely start to the round.
NiP somewhat static at the moment. Bomb going to be collected by LXCB then, but which way will he rotate it? Or is it having another look towards mid? Losing time here. Someone's got to go and collect that bomb. That's a big frag by Head Trick. He has 1 player in sandwich though. Does he pop out? mynio still waiting. The CT's been spotted in CT. I'd be surprised if they even check this position. He really hasn't done anything yet, mynio. Just waiting. Finding the second kill eventually. And look how they fall. LXCB off as well, leaving Rez in a 1 versus 3. 17 seconds to plant this bomb. 1 player on shot looking for him, but he can't quite make the connection. Patience paying off for mynio. Put himself into a position to find 2 kills. Very nicely done by him. Just about getting their very important second frag as we see a timeout called by NiP.
Yeah, clearly feeling like they need it right now. That was a great opener from Head Trick as well, but they enter this A side. mynio does so much work from his position. And because the trades are so good, Rez can't really do anything at the end there. Tried to tap, not successful. Not looking good for NiP right now. This is their map pick, but 8-4 down. I don't think we see them buy in this round either. They're going to have to go for the half buy instead. I mean, the fact that NiP won the pistol and went 3-0 up here, this has just gone terribly wrong for them. Feels like they can't find the way into these rounds. Even when they do, they're not really in position to follow up from the kills they're getting. Not able to clear out all these positions from 9. Oh, this is something, though. There's a kill from Config. B-side vulnerable now.
Goofy wasn't on island, but Key has come in to help. Bomb is committed to the bomb site as our Ninjas in Pajamas, and Rez is making it doable in unlikely fashion. mynio and Hades creeping, but Rez is creeping as well. Awkward for Hades, but he found Rez first. LXCB fishing now, stuck in the corner. Config is somewhere with a rifle. He's on the way, coming in from the back, being waited for by Hades, who looks away, looks back just in time. And that is the game changer. That is the frag they needed to make it really hard. They know LXCB stuck by the van. Just begging them to peek a tight angle. So correction is minimal with the Desert Eagle. But look at the angles they've got. mynio's in a very good spot. LXCB could still be fast enough. Assuming nothing, but there's so many places to check. It was promising, but still, it's a round for 9, making it 9-4 for Ninjas in Pajamas. Is 4 enough, or must they get more rounds in this half?
I feel like you want 1 or 2 more. Nice to see Rez delivering a couple of kills with the Deeg. But Hades, so solid with the AWP, has just been racking up the numbers. Let's see if NiP can get anything going here. These gun rounds have not gone their way. Again, Send Config out towards mid. He's been doing a decent job here. Bomb will be brought back to A pretty early in this round. mynio's currently peeking into ramp though, so he'll get early info. Has a smoke at the ready if he spots anyone.
Very impressive smoke to deal with. That buys some time.
Wow, he's gone through. He's got the info in ramp. Just as NiP start falling back.
Yeah, that's quite the rotation we're seeing. More presence in mid. Hades was waiting. Config can't trade the frag. Goofy in a forward position. Config looking for it, but Goofy's moving around the corner. Rez maybe trying to run distraction over towards B. That might pull Hades out of position. He's heading towards B, actually. Regardless, NiP are falling one by one. No response to any of these frags. Rez and Alexi B now. With mynio in T-spawn. Why are you running, he asks. Alexi B with 14 HP, showing a bit of cap. And the bomb is lost. mynio gets the reload he needs. Rez has 20 seconds. But to do what with? Got 3 players coming his way. Look at the angles being held as well. By the sofa, and yet on the floor.
From 3-0 up to 10-4 down for NiP. And the mid-round aggression is so nice from 9. They're always getting info in the mid-round. Saw in this round, mynio pushing all the way through ramp, all the way into spawn. Make sure that 9 are ready for the fights elsewhere. It just gives you such an advanced early warning on the other side of the map. It's double up setup with Hades moving into mid early. Oh, he got blinded there. Couldn't land the shot onto Config. That'll do Hades nicely though. Peek from Rez. And 9 get another early kill.
Very strong CT half for 9. NiP up against it at the moment. Hades on 16 kills, very consistent. Spotting one in the apartments is Kylar. Hard to identify which way he's going though. Of course, he'll need to cross again to make it towards the apps. That might be enough information for 9. NiP have no idea they've been spotted, and we have a 4-player focus on A. mynio isn't satisfied with this info. Now that is a dirty angle from Config. But he doesn't win a duel. Oh dear. Well then. 9 are far from devoid of information. A chunky HE into the ramp as Brollan waits for that smoke to go, but there's yet more utility coming. 4 players here for 9. 25 seconds to clear out a quadrant of players on this bomb site and plant the bombs. That is a lot to ask, and it's not going to happen. 11 rounds at halftime for 9. They continue to show strength from map to map. We'll see if anything is left for NiP after the break. Ninjas in pajamas will have to dig deep if they are to mount a comeback versus a strong team in 9. Surging, flying the Polish flag high and bright. Fantastic to see how good this team have been. Can be and will be if they continue through this tournament. Looking good at the moment, but there is more play to be had. Pistol round is here. Rez will spot some crucial information, but he'll die very quickly indeed. This is rough as sandpaper for Ninjas in pajamas. Brollan with a lot to do. Won't keep his angle on that. Oh, hold on a second. Never mind that. We've got a rotation towards B as it has been breached, but Config is top mid. He'll surely hear the rotation. But will he understand what's happening? NiP moving over towards B now. They know what's happening, but Goofy is hiding behind the shelves, delivering the first kill. LXTP won't get a hand on that tilt. No robberies today, unless Config somehow finds a way.
I mean, again, what a mid-round call from 9. This is fantastic Counter-Strike they're showing us. Bringing it back. Rotation gets heard, but they're so far forward on B that it doesn't matter. And even Config looks at this and says, well, this isn't really doable.
Oh my
God, the dink. It's devastating.
Do you like saving Kevlar, Config? They say. They know even on the pistol round that he's trying to save, and they won't let it happen. Presence of mind from 9. Leave Config hiding for dear life.
Not easy to hit that shot, actually.
What's
Fair
cool?
play, Config. I mean, this is just clean kills on A, and as soon as you get those kills, you can start to play with NiP because you know their info is lacking. Yeah, NiP just getting outclassed on the server right now, and that's not even a disrespect to NiP. That's just a compliment to 9.
Yeah.
What are we saying? Oh, we're saying something. Rez and Brollan drop the bomb on ramp. Able to get one back. Brollan is alone here, and look at mynio. Again, they're just cutting off these rotations.
Absolutely surrounded. Headtrick trying to find a way back. Coming in from B with the Desert Eagle. Picks up the Famash. mynio creeping through. And the remaining 2 Ts know where one of the CTs is. But Kylar doesn't have an angle to help his teammate with this bomb just yet. Maybe there's a chance still. And what was Kylar up to? Maybe waiting to catch a CT crossing to help the other one. That's not going to happen now. So this has turned into a hot mess for 9. And the bomb's been abandoned as well. Maybe reading he won't have time to rotate back over. You can see Brollan going back and forth with 15 HP. Again, time spent clearing the bomb itself and the positions around it mean there's no time to plant the bomb. So he's got to go quickly, Kylar, if he wants time to try and find a way in this round. We're heading towards 20 seconds now. CTs could be anywhere, and again, I expect him to clear like this, which makes life oh so worse as he makes his way onto the bomb site. No one showing just yet. There's Brollan, but where's the last one? Comes out of nowhere, Headtrick. Just about surviving. Disaster for 9, a chance for NiP.
Yeah, that's more like it for NiP. Nice bit of ramp aggression. They win these early trades. Brollan wins the second fight. Rez took the first one away from him. And then Brollan keeps control of the bomb. And I love that decision to drop back onto the site. 30 seconds remaining. He's got to slow down to clear some angles and recover that bomb. So he's likely going to have to go A. And then it's really hard to clear all those angles on the site. So very well played by NiP. To make sure they handle the pistols here, but they put themselves in a good position. Okay, trying to see what he can do. Kylar in the midst of the smoke. This is cheeky. He's got past a player behind him. Only gets the 1 kill, though. I don't think that's enough chaos caused, or is it? Hades on the B bomb site gets one back. Drop down towards Alexi, shoots to try and mask the sound, but Alexi wise to his tricks. It looks like NiP will be okay here.
One minute for Key. See what he can find. He has the bomb, but he is walking towards the 2 of the 3 players. Sees a gun on the floor, salivates, but is left wanting by Rez. NiP moves to half the score of 9. The road to recovery is a great one. Loss bonuses rising for 9. Again, they'll soon be heading into a scenario where a bomb plant will be enough to get a buy in the next round. Early flashes towards top mid. That's how you do it. For an A player supporting your mid player. So we'll have Hades with a P250. There'll be some shenanigans from 9, but 19 times out of 20, they should get absolutely ruined in a round such as this. Last eco round is a good eco round.
That'll do nicely for NiP. Over on the mainstream, we have Furia facing off against FaZe. Furia took the first map, and they're currently 11-8 up on the second. Looking good for Furia right now, although FaZe are starting to come back into it. Plenty of counter-strike. You've got to keep your eyes on all of it. Definitely keep your eyes on this one, because NiP trying to mount that comeback. 9 all leaning over to B early. Could this be a quick play? Looks like it.
Config defending B, hiding behind the pillar. Alexi B's here to help. Config is down. Got to be careful with that grenade. One has made his way towards the van already. Rez trying to rotate in if he can. Alexi B's in trouble. He needs some help, but help is not going to come fast enough. mynio deletes 2. What is there left for NiP to do now? They have to hold on to these weapons. Config and Rez can buy. They have to disengage and save. Into the B-bomb site they go, 9.
How well played is that from mynio? He's the in-game leader on this team. Didn't look like it in that round. He looked like the star rifler. That is so impressive because he saw Alexi at the back of the site. Some players would get way too focused on that one player, way too focused on that fight, that he just was ahead of the game. He read them so well. He figured the rotate would be coming in from kitchen and that player would try and help. So he just waits for that fight and then isolates the duel onto Alexi. 9 take the risk of calling for a fast round. Sometimes you can get crushed when you call for those quick ones, but it goes incredibly right for them here. So calm under pressure here, mynio. The adjustment onto Alexi. Very well taken. And now pressure on NiP. If they want to stay in IEM Rio, they really need this round. Their money is bad. If they lose this, they are so far down.
Nobody wants to go all the way to Rio just to exit very, very quickly. Special place. And both these teams would love to have a run. Three rounds away from a 2-0 R9. NiP versus an unfamiliar opponent. And they are struggling. No history between these two brands. Again, when you haven't played 100 games against each other, when you haven't learned the habits of each player, it's a lot more difficult to deal with. But that team needs to run a tight ship as well, and 9 certainly do. The way they play Vertigo is a great indicator of that. They clearly communicate well. Mid to late round calls good as well. mynio finds an entry on Rez. And this is the execute into the B bomb site then. Config by the pillar at the back. Alexi B's been dropped. Mynio once more charges up and punishes Config. NiP out of position once more. The remainder, Brollan and Headtrick, there's nothing they can do. Just bear witness to the sound of their teammates getting wrecked on B.
Yeah, Alexi put down his smoke early in this round into the apartment. So when the actual push came in, he didn't really have utility to try and delay. Just gets caught out on that B site. Config unable to help him on the hold. Those two not able to really combine for much of anything on the B site. Looks like Nine might have found the weak point in the CT setup right here towards B. Really quick and easy site take. Alexi was almost getting caught in transition. And NiP at least get to save 2 guns. But they're going to need them here because the money is pretty poor. Trick could drop a rifle as well if they want to just go for it. And honestly, being 14-7 down, I think that's probably what they should do at this point.
NiP are up against it big time. Two MP9s. You would see an MP9 short B if it was kicker. Or on A ramp. It was a Brazilian squad from way back when. Let's see how they use them. Lexi B will be towards B with his. And Rez towards the ramp with his, putting them in the right position to succeed. No one's far away enough to throw a pot flash though, so looks like it'll be the dry peek. Rez swinging around the corner. How does Headtrick trade that with the AWP? Where was the pop flash maybe? I think they were peeking the wrong way around there. Things are collapsing on the A bomb site once again. Bombs in B apartments. Alexi B towards B still with that MP9. As Key and Hades have been dropped 3-on-3.
Pressure on Alexi. With that MP9, he's been struggling on this B site. He's playing from Van this time. There is a molly, but I think Nine might just go without nades. And Brollan's actually rotating. The molly now comes in, so Alexi has to reposition, but it pays off for him. Traded quickly, but look at Brollan arriving. Big damage done, but now they know he hits the headshot anyway. And mynio has to try to clutch, and Brollan will just try to survive at the back of the bomb site. He knows Config is ready on short. Config actually just takes the fight anyway. So NiP able to recover. An all-important 8th round picked up for them.
That one got real dicey, real fast. There's a lot of money here for Nine though. So I wonder if 2 players is enough. Icarus really wanted to just clear that right-hand side and maybe post up with the AWP afterwards, but they were in an awkward situation either way with 2 MP9s. Had to make something happen, but they were still able to turn it around over towards B. Now, can they capitalize on this success? Can they find more? They'll still continue with 1 MP9 in round 23 versus the 4 AKs in AWP. They've got 2 AKs of their own, though, with the aimers on NiP. Maybe that'll be the difference maker for them. Hades moving forward. Config having a look. Mid has been compromised for now. Rez top con. 3 players in B. Looks like we might see some aggression towards B apartments, maybe. See what Lexi B and Config do. Posting up towards the van. Somebody's going to have to go back for the bomb a bit later on, but Config is making a push into B apps with Alexi B in tow, actually. Not seeing anyone. NiP will go deeper on A. Try and create that crossfire with Shadow as Brollan makes his way in.
Ooh, mynio loses out there to the aggression of NiP. Hades on that lurk with the AWP. Little awkward. He might actually catch a player falling back. He has. But there is still Alexi all the way pushed through, and it is this A play running into a stack. Brollan will get dealt with. What a shot from K. Oh, and Kylar delivers a headshot of his own. This stack not paying off for NiP. There's the flank from Hades. And Alexi is just watching the kill feed, wondering what the hell just happened.
I think with that frag in the apartments, the AWP, at the sound cues of the rotation as well, maybe understanding what the CTs knew, allowing the Ts to visualize the positions, get some nasty entries. If you knew we were going towards A, where would you stand? I feel like is how those frags came through. 9 forcing the issue as they have done round after round. Excellent, exceptional performance from this squad so far. 24 kills for Hades.
I mean, that's just the aim shining through from 9 and the reads from Hades. And the fact that he gets in behind on the flank, incredible. I've had so much fun watching Hades on this team. Has so much freedom. It's clear that the confidence is back. The positioning is there. Final timeout taken by NiP as they face elimination here at IEM Rio. Unless they can bring this one all the way back to overtime. 9 are taking names. Not just at the RMR, but here at Rio as well.
They're going to have to build new shelves for all these scalps they're collecting. Definitely running out of space at present. Such a confidence builder for the squad as well. They're just good. They are just good. Really good.
It's so nice having a completely new Polish roster. Delivering again at the top level of Counter-Strike. It's felt like they've had a lot of talented players, but they've never been able to put the 5 together. This looks like that perfect 5 for them. What can Brollan do here? Close range MP9. NiP needs something right now. And 9 happy to run down the clock and make NiP sweat.
God.
Damn.
Hendrix found a scout kill elsewhere, and Rez will still deliver. Oh
what?
My days! How did mynio not get that? He's got 2 HP. Goofy and Key remain. See Key's angle on this rotation if Alexi B continues. I can't believe what I just witnessed, but there's still more work to be done. Goofy going for the outside plant. There's a nice angle from Key indeed. 16 seconds, so they've got big pressure. Does he realize that one more is there? Trying to clean up, at least make it expensive for them. Starting to charge through, low on the bullets though. HE being deployed. He's just going for the frags now, although he pulls out the bomb as config appears. Rez with some kind of jiu-jitsu out the window. Bullet time to find the kill there with the 5-7.
Yeah, no right at getting away with that. Oh man, yeah, he just
caught
straight back. Yeah, man, that should have been it. Config fighting back at the end here. That nade from K as well, which could have got a kill, but didn't quite land onto either of the CTs. And so NiP hang on in there, and look at this aggressive mid fight from NiP. They got 4 players on mid in the early rounds. Oh, and config that molly thrown. Thought about taking the fight, but have to watch under as well here. Nice timing on that molly.
does cause some problems then for Nine. Ninjas in pajamas threatening a comeback if they can win this one. Just look how much noise is cut in these rounds. Such a big, wide open map like Mirage for used to the explosive plays, excuse me. They are making the CTs wait. They're making the CT stare at angles for a while. Grenades being deployed as Hades comes out, delivers onto Brollan, and the numbers are here for an instant trade on config. 4-on-3, heading towards the A-bomb site. How do they deal with short? Lexi B's here with an MP9, less than ideal. The key is dropped to the middle of A. 3v3, 30 seconds left. A crossfire almost for the CTs, not quite. That's a big, deep smoke, and they can focus on Alexi now. But no one's looking in his direction. The MP9 comes to life, leaving Kylar as the last one to fall. And the money has been broken for Nine. Suddenly, Ninjas in Pajamas are not too far away.
And NiP with that hefty focus on mid. And Nine unable to break through in that position. So NiP up to double digits, and suddenly there is a real game on our hands here. Looked like Nine were going to run away with it. NiP starting to put up a fight. Nine keep getting reset, and NiP aren't actually that far away from taking us to overtime. Still work to be done. This round should be okay. Rez will spot Goofy and just go back for that free kill. And now that the first thread has been pulled, the entire NiP team are getting unraveled, or they are unraveling. Nine in this one. First time out taken by Nine. That's not bad.
They've got a buy with NiP at 11. They've got a buy with NiP at 13 and a force buy at 14. In a situation, they've got two good chances to sort this out, Nine. Otherwise, we could be heading to an overtime, which feels so unlikely. Such a marginal situation. Rez with 2 HP flying out the window, being the swing moment to keep NiP in this game. The pick of Ninjas in Pajamas, Mirage, still on the losing side of it as we see. There are a number of match points there for Nine. Kylar will come out, presumably for grenades. Goofy and Key will be short. They've been so good on the entries, though. So good. 3 players starting towards the A-bomb site at the beginning of the round here. That is quite something. 2 in Palace. Hades has got 2 flashes on A ramp. So what is the plan here? Is he going to peek dry? We've got Brollan jump peeking in CT spawn, and he's been deleted. No one else is in position. Rez is in connector. He's in a very dangerous spot. Molotov's coming his way. He's terrified of what could be in mid.
Wow, this is scary. Head trick hard scoped. Hits the shot, but not the kill onto mynio. That's the rotate, but config quickly traded. And maybe Nine need to slow this down now. They want to group up with that bomb. An advantage, every opportunity for the Poles to get the win right here and now. They're staying spread out.
Got so much time, Nine. There are 3 CTs to find. Goofy hasn't seen anything jungle connector. And now Headtrick's made his way towards CT. But where does he look? Does he focus on ramp? Surely Hades can't peek. Kylar starts to run. But Rez is in position. They have no eyes towards mid. I don't think Rez gets around the corner in time. He doesn't. They don't want to give the game away. They can raise the alarm to Headtrick, though. There's a dry peek and all the information. Looking for a short plant, maybe. mynio needs to activate, but where is he going? 26 seconds, and he's standing in the middle of B, lurking slowly, waiting for that bomb to rotate, but they've lost it. They're asking too much on this occasion. They're not going to get the bomb plant. They're not going to get that bonus money, Nine. We'll try to make it expensive, but this one is falling away again. Such a promising start for Nine. Big entries towards A, but maybe overplayed it. Had no eyes on mid, allowed Ninjas in Pajamas to make plays, get into position, and here we are again.
Yeah, you wonder if that is the first round where it feels like Nine are showing just a little hesitation, a little nerves in this scenario. They tried to group up towards A, but Rez, I mean, he makes a great play. You've got to give him credit for that. They just didn't have the utility there, leaving the player on the lurk, not effective. Here comes the fast play though. Rez not able to win the first fight. Hades comes out on top. Headtrick bringing it back, but another great shot from Hades. He's not going to bring them through single-handedly. The bomb's been dropped on ramp, and Hades still alive, but Headtrick makes up for it. That open CT wreaking havoc, and it looks like Nine's pistols won't pay off this time.
Has he been heard? Perhaps he has. Oh, sees the elbow. Now the bomb is on a ramp. They're close enough to get these sound cues. I think Alexi B should have an idea. You can see Config looking towards jungle now. And there he is again, Headtrick and CT. We just got ourselves a real match, Hawker. The buy is back. If they plant the bomb, they have maybe another buy. Maybe a good enough buy in the next round. But they'll want to do it this time. They've had 2 big windows in 2 different rounds to convert this one. Those entries from Palace on the A-bomb site. And of course, let's not forget that window situation with Rez. But here we are, 13-15. NiP by the skin of their teeth, still in this one.
And this was 15-8 at one point. NiP on a 5-round streak. Hades versus Headtrick has been quite fun. Both of them top fragging for their respective teams. Headtrick there, racking up the frags. But Hades chooses to go without the AWP here. Could have afforded it. But he wants the full nades with the AK instead. NiP have been willing to fight mid, but look at this. This is the B play we saw earlier from Nine. We've got to be ready for this aggression, though. He's got a knife out. Oh, no.
Rez with great timing. Aggressive play in the underpass, but Kylar finds the entry again. Alexi B around the corner. Rez still activating. Again, they at least need a bomb plant here, Nine. But those smokes will soon be gone. Hades needs to get on that site quickly. And Molly towards the window. Bomb plant incoming. And that may secure them rifles in the next round. It might do. Goofy makes it a 2 versus 2. Important. Molly goes down on short. Hades watching the window, watching the door. Where is the second player? Goofy doesn't want to outstay his welcome. Grenades will be deployed. Hades now in the clutch by the window. Spots one, swats him, knows where the last is. Rez full health. Flashbang up high. The Molly's are here as well, and Rez will clutch the round from the start to the finish. 4 kills for Rez. So important in this round for NiP. We are going all the rounds.
Rez's turn to be the hero for NiP. What a comeback this has been from NiP, but they need one more. And they can't get ahead of themselves because they allowed the bomb plant. So still a buy from Nine. That's the aggression from Rez, though. Just caught them out entirely. Nine still get it into a somewhat winnable position, but Hades just blinded, running across into the open. He's got the AWP this time. Nine have one more chance with a buy into round 30.
Second smoke in the window. And one towards Popcorn as well.
Smells like a B play.
I don't know if you saw one or more than one, but there's the smoke up. This is a much better situation for NiP. That will allow the rotation through the door if required. Nine have no one on short either. There's the lurk from mynio though. Goofy's been dropped. 3 remain. Getting a bit quiet now as Hades is posted up. There's one on the van though, and down he goes. Config looking for a second. Key with 3 HP and the bomb. mynio coming in from short. There's Alexi B. There's 1 minute now in this 1 versus 3. mynio needs to figure out a way to isolate the fight. Brollan is coming up short. Alexi B looking over the smoke up top. Down he goes. He may have heard one in market, but is he prepared for a short play? Oh, Brollan has given a position away, but he will deliver the kill. We are actually heading to overtime. I cannot believe it.
Wow. Okay, then. That is crazy. NiP come back from 15-8 down. And we just go straight into overtime. And, well, not quite straight in because 9 still have tactical timeouts remaining. But, man, that round was on a knife's edge at one point. Nice jump peeking from Alexi. I think he stepped up significantly on this B site. Just playing for info, smoke down. Really well played by him to survive. That 12.5k starting money in overtime, so the money shouldn't be as much of an issue. It is now first team to 19 who would get the win. And for 9, if they were to get there, it would be the series, but they've had so many chances in regulation. Can they stay strong mentally now into overtime? Because they've got to stay on that T side that they were struggling on.
Miracle in front of our eyes. 9 was so strong, so in control. The NiP are ready for the battles now. Growing with power. Some great individual performances. Rez deserves his props. That's why he's on a team. Smoke in the window. Many attempts towards B. And NiP must have a read towards A. Have a look at this setup here. Brollan is ready. mynio, does he trade? He's got the bomb. There's a molly for Key as well to separate these squads. Rez popping up now, having a quick look. Sees if smoke falls back. That could do some really good damage. Indeed it will. Bomb falling away now. Kylar's in connector, but he gets deleted by Rez. He is playing lights out at the moment, Rez.
Yeah, he's really been stepping up in recent rounds. 9 looking to reset and maybe hoping that NiP will adjust their setup. But Headtrick is AWPing on B. They're comfortable leaving him alone there, just holding this angle. And that means this A site is still incredibly solid. Really well reinforced here for NiP. 9 are going to have to do something special to get into this bomb site right now.
Flash above the bench, allows the CTs to peek without getting blinded. Oh, Rez with the burst fire. Sees the bomb. Look at the rotation coming as well. 10 seconds to plant that bomb. And soon there'll be people in CT running to their doom, running to their demise. Hades won't be ready for the second one. Either way, there won't be time to plant that bomb. And NiP looks like they've solved the plays of 9. Very ready for an A play there. Very aggressive on the ramp and great timing as well. After multiple attempts towards B, they must have read that A was likely.
And the switch up not working out this time. That's the kill from Rez. Getting that player out of connector really limits the options that 9 had. Such little time. A nice shot from Hades, but it did not matter. Headtrick delivering himself from CT. And Config aggressive into mid early. NiP keeps shifting these CT setups, trying to make it difficult for 9 to read them. Nine happy with the slow pace. They will start to contest mid now when Headtrick arrives with the AWP.
Headtrick has been insane this series and continues to be. What a great flick from him. Confident Lexi B cleaning up the A side. The pendulum has absolutely swung in NiP's favor. They have survived the toughest of tests on Mirage. Looking to take 2 from 2 thus far in over time, excuse me. What a resurgence from them. This is proper Lazarus Pit stuff. They were dead in the water. And now 9 can't seem to find a solution.
Yeah, they've hit the wall here. And they haven't found a way to break through. Last round for them on this T side. Hades will get a drop. Only an AK this time, though. Can't afford that AWP anymore. And again, it's just NiP with these constantly shifting setups. Nine just don't feel like they can get map control right now in recent rounds. When they're trying to go for it, they run into multiple NiP players. Alexi seems to be dialed in with these reads right now. I'm sure some of the players also calling for some of these setups for NiP. When the confidence starts flowing, the calls start working, it's so much easier to make those sorts of plays that win you rounds.
Nine need to dig deep. Maybe call something on the fly. Again, that focus towards B is here. If it's just from the strat book, plain and simple, it might not be enough. Alexi B and Config are prepared. Where are those entries that we've seen from Nine? Rez starting to emerge there. Key over towards A, but Rez is a problem still. Key forcing the action. They need one of these rounds. Rez doesn't scare, the pre-fire falls back, but Goofy has the window. Bomb rotating away from the B-bomb site, and Key has got so much map control. Rez desperately trying to hold on. Config's made his way in towards jungle. Goofy's in connector. He has been instrumental, but a timing from Config, the 180 as well. Back into NiP's favor it goes. 1 minute to solve this. Hades and Kylar remain. He's been big on the frags as well, Kylar. Needs to find a way to deal with one of these players. Alexi B, the only man in CT. Where is Config off to as well? I think he realizes where Alexi B might be, but he still needs to find a kill. Running out of bullets now. So walking for him, jumping Glocks. That's desperate. There's an AK could switch to it, but he gets the reload. Then eventually, Alexi B has bought time at the very least for Config to rotate all the way to T-spawn. But that bomb is ticking. Not quite planted for CT. Look at that peek from Config. He is playing nasty work at the moment. Does he dare expose himself to molly the bomb? He does, and he'll die for it. I think there'll be time for Config. Or will there? Oh, it's going to be close, but he's got 48 HP. It's going to be so close. Such a risky play with the Molotov, and it's not going to work.
Wow, NiP find 18, one away from winning the map and taking us to a third. This is now 10 rounds in a row. Oh, that is crazy. That shot is ridiculous. It's still not enough for Nine, though. Config brings it back with this incredible turnaround. And then he got that flank all the way through ramp.
Is that nerves? Config was so far away. Didn't fancy the duel. Such a risk to expose yourself and throw that molly.
So close on the time. Oh,
this is
wow.
Crazy.
I mean, this is tough for Nine. I don't know if they've been in a position like this where at such a big tournament, they've lost so many rounds in a row when it felt like the game and the series was in the palm of their hands. To see what Nine can do in this position. See if they're a team that can handle the pressure. They might need to do it on the third map right now, though, because this one has spiraled out of control for them. Credit to NiP. What an incredible comeback. They've looked like a completely different team here. The reads have been on point, but look at Hades. He wants to take initiative. Not able to land a shot, but second time of asking. He gets a clean entry for his team. That's what Nine needed.
NiP catch Hades off guard, trying to deploy a molly. Did he see one? Did he see two? Either way, he didn't see the bomb. That's in the hands of Alexi B. Perhaps it was spotted earlier on. Is he going to push? Oh, he's being waited for by Config. Seeing maximum Config at the moment and maximum res. And that might be too much for Nine to deal with. What a turnaround. This is nutty. So rare you see a comeback like that. Game point for Ninjas in Pajamas. being real careful about it. 3 players in Palace then. He's in the right position. Eliminates the lurker. He's in a good spot to deal with this, especially with Goofy coming through. Smoking off the position. They've got the sound fuse as well. Then he's got a bait set up. He can't get the kill though. Can Goofy? He can't either. Kylar's rotating in there with 2. Brollan, 1 versus 2. 26 seconds. He's got to collect the bomb. Trying to find the kills first, and that's what he's looking for. Big headshot from Brollan. 36 HP, and he does the rest as well. Monstrous comeback. Unbelievable run from NiP. They refuse to lose. We're going to the 3rd map.